Good evening, my name's Phil, this is Leicester Fan TV. Welcome to our Monday Night Fanzone. Now, I am live down at the Birch Tree, which is a great old pub just on the outskirts of Colville and Hugglescote. I've been down here to see a lady called Pat who's been working down here for over 30 years. She's having a bit of a celebratory evening down here, and I've just brought the Premier League trophy down. Why have I done that? She's a massive Leicester fan. She's been going down to watch City since the mid-60s. Hopefully she's going to join us shortly, give us some of our views, and hopefully we've got sound this time. A few of you not getting sound, some of you are. If you're not, let me know. I don't know why some of you are struggling tonight. Some of you are definitely getting sound, so I'm going to keep going for it, see if something has changed at your end. Rudy is saying that sound is on. Ross is watching. Aggie Frith. Get your views and get your comments in. Let me know what you think to the season so far for Leicester. Obviously, another fantastic win away at Brighton at the weekend. Jake Palmer's watching. Hi, Jake. Hopefully you can hear us. Leon struggling again. Joe Spriggs saying he's got sound. I think it's your end, not mine. If half of you got sound, it's something on at your end. You might need to do a Facebook update. It could be that. It could be as simple as that. Or maybe I do. Dave Lowe's been saying all's good. Listen, I'm going to have to go for it. Mario, Giorgio has got it. Anthony Beebe saying, you mean a booze up? Yeah, there certainly is a bit of a booze up. Ross Howard, can you hear me as well? And Alex Green, thank you guys. Yeah, Pat, I think Pat's going to join us in a minute, so I'm going to ask her about this season. And what do you lot want to talk about? All the top fans have sound, says Jack Newby. Listen, good to see the lads over in Copenhagen. We'll come on to that shortly. Who was Mr. Potato Head? I think that's one of the biggest questions we wanted to know over the weekend. Also, good news is that Johnny Evans is going to be fit again. Todd Starr saying Leicester's finished top 4 this season, very confident. Dave Philander is saying clear sound and clear picture. Anyway, listen, we're going to have Pat is going to join us just for a few minutes. Pat, come in, grab a seat.
Thank you.
Here we see, let's get you in. So Pat, welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Tell us, how long have you been watching Leicester City for?
About 56 years.
56? So that was sort of in the mid-60s?
Yeah.
Well, before we go too far back, let's start right at the present this season. People want to know about Leicester City. We've just brought the Premier League trophy in, and you've been having a nice little cuddle with that.
Yeah.
You've been looking after it for us?
Yes. Yes, I have. I hope it's still there.
Hopefully. Do you think... what do you think about this season's team? Do you think they're as good as the Premier League winning team?
I think they're better.
Do you just better all round, or?
Yes, I do. And with the youngsters and that, I do. I think they're a lot better side. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, players like Yuri Tillemans is doing really well, isn't he? Perez starting to come into his own.
Yeah.
Who are the standout players for you at the moment? Would it be James Maddison or?
I think Soyuncu.
Soyuncu, yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of a surprise that he's come out of effectively the reserves last season. We barely saw him play.
I know. But yeah, he's done really well, and he's become a fan's favourite. Who needs Harry Maguire?
Indeed, yeah. Would Harry Maguire wouldn't get back in the team, would he?
No.
So, Soyuncu, I think most fans gave him man of the match on Saturday away at Brighton.
Yeah.
Again, another ground-out result for Leicester, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah.
And Jamie Vardy scored 6 goals on the trot.
I love Jamie Vardy. I think he's absolutely fantastic, and I think he's got Leicester in his heart. I think he'll finish his playing career at Leicester. I really do.
I think so. He had that chance potentially to go to Arsenal, didn't he? But he'd probably look and think the right move to stay.
Who'd want to go to Arsenal? Oh, sorry.
You're all right, Pat. That's fine. Yeah, so Vardy on fire.
Yeah.
Soyuncu at the back.
Yeah.
Kasper not letting any goals in.
No. Tillemans, I think, is absolutely brilliant. Maddison, Chilwell.
Yeah, Ben Chilwell again.
I don't think you can pick anybody. I think they're just all playing so well together, and you can see that togetherness with them. And I think it's all down to Brendan. I really do.
Yeah, how much do you rate Brendan Rodgers then as a manager?
Highly.
You've seen a lot of managers down at Leicester.
I have. I've been through the bad years with David Pleat.
Although he's always the one I go to when I'm thinking of the worst manager ever. People say Claude Puel, but I think you didn't see David Pleat.
When you used to sit in the double decker and you weren't hardly anybody around you. No.
Slow clapping to David Pleat out.
I know.
Did you? So Brendan Rodgers, yeah. What do you like about Brendan Rodgers?
I don't know. I think it's. I don't know. There's obviously something about him. I think he's a good manager.
He looks like he's engaging with them. I mean, he gave them the day off. Did you see the photos of them in Copenhagen?
Yes,
dressed
I saw
up?
them last night. Yeah, and the last time we went there, we won the league. Yeah.
So again, the fans are starting. Do you think he's done that on purpose to get that momentum going again?
Possibly. But he plays it down. But I think that's what managers do, though, don't they? But he said it's all right for the fans to get excited. Yeah.
So you saw the photos of Copenhagen?
I did last night.
Who did you think was the best dressed up?
I don't know, because it went by so quick.
For me, it would have to be Ben Chilwell dressed up as Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, predictions for this season, Pat, before I let you get back to the party? Can we go and win it again?
I'd like to think so. But I tell you what, we've got a score to settle Boxing Day because we were done out of it at Liverpool.
Yeah, you think that could be... Well, it's certainly going to be a 6-pointer, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah. Well, I'll say I'd settle for top four, as long as we can get in Champions League, but wouldn't it be nice to win the league again?
It would be. So, Pat, you've worked down here 30 years, is that right? At the Birch Tree?
Yes.
Are you still working?
Yes.
You're still going?
Yes.
Another 30 years down there?
Yes, I'll be coming up here in my Zimmer frame. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right then, we're going to let you go back. You need to go and look after the Premier League trophy for me. So if that's all right, and I'll finish off with this lot on there.
All right, that's lovely. Yeah, thanks very much.
Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yes, what are you doing?
So, let's get back to your comments. Pat's gone back now to the party. She's looking after the Premier League trophy for me. Steve Chapman saying we're a lot better team than the title-winning team. It's just a shame VAR is the best team so far. Listen on VAR, look at the stats. Leicester City are doing very well out of VAR. We wouldn't perhaps be where we are. So for me, I'm going to say, yeah, VAR is there, but we're doing much all right out of it. Get your comments in, get your views in. We'll get back to normal. Mario says, yes, Pat, let's destroy Liverpool Boxing Day. Yes. Oh, that's sweet. Anthony Beebe says, bless her. Ross Howard is getting his views in. Maybe, I'm not sure, has Pat had a little bit of bubbly? She probably has had a little bit of bubbly. She deserves it, doesn't she? What do you think to the... got people over there waving at me. What do you think to the lads in Copenhagen? Does it give you that feeling of the Premier League winning season again? Who was your favourite fancy dress person? I was saying to Pat, I think mine was Ben Chilwell to be Tinkerbell. So that was great to see them doing that out in Copenhagen. Again, if anybody remembers Copenhagen, I know I went there in the Champions League and it was blooming freezing. So that Tivoli Park that they were in, I remember seeing that and having a great time in there. Was freezing though. Ross Howard says, anybody that can't get a ticket to Watford, get yourself down to Doncaster to see the Leicester under-23s in the EFL Trophy. It's £10 a ticket. Support Leicester no matter what it is. Yes, that game is a week on Wednesday. I know Ross has been sending me messages about that. If you are not able to go to the Watford game and you fancy cheering a Leicester team on, go and watch the under-23s. They're playing at Donny. Ross is going to that one. Imtiaz, how are you, Imtiaz? Not heard from you in a while. Hope you're well. Imtiaz says, I think we'll finish 4th if we're lucky, then 3rd by the end of the season. We'll be well pleased with that. 2nd is a dream. 1st is mind-blowing. I think you're right, Imtiaz. I think it is, but we're all starting to believe that it could be. Rod McFarlane saying Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, who was Mr. Potato Head? Get your views in. Let me know, who do you think was Mr. Potato Head? I don't think it's been actually confirmed. Rob Smith saying the lads come across as actual friends, which is great. Absolutely is. Dave Philander is saying, I like Albrighton's Peter Pan costume. He'd better fly this season. Keith Goodall saying, many specials on Backboard. Look, you lot, yeah, I am down the Birch Tree, but I've not even looked to see what the food is. Wayne Murray's watching. Get your views in, Wayne. Get your comments in. John Squires says we can win it. Do you think so, John? Do you really think we can? Liverpool obviously keep winning. Leicester keep winning. We're now, how many points are we ahead of fifth? I think we are nearly 10 points clear. So that is one of the key things really to be looking at, is to start with. Look, we want to go for the Premier League, of course we do. But that gap to fifth is going to be an important one. Steve Latkin says, hello, good evening, Steve, and good evening to John Squires for getting your views in. Imtiaz saying, oh, good, Imtiaz. Well, I hope you're getting better, Imtiaz. I hope you good for you getting your comments back in here. Thank you for that, Imtiaz. Stato from the Fox's Arms is watching. Good evening, Stato. Says, title, here we come. Thanks, Jamie. And in fact, I say from the Fox's Arms, Jamie is over here in England. Don't forget you can join Jamie. Don Cole is over here as well. We've got virtually everybody out the content team will be down at the match on Sunday, 4:30 kickoff. Come and see us outside the Blues Bar before kickoff and straight after kickoff. We're also going to be doing a live video from Peter's Pizzas post-match, so if you want to come and join us in there, you can do after the game. Aggie Frith, good evening, Aggie, says, how do you think Barnes did on Saturday? He had one decent run in the second half, but thought he was a little quiet. I thought Barnes had a good game. I can't grumble about anybody on Saturday. Can you, really, Aggie? Mick Bell, how are you, Mick? Hope you're well. Get your views in, Mick. Do you think we can keep up with the leaders, Liverpool, at this rate? Neil Birchenough saying, must congratulate the Brighton fans for their welcome on Saturday. First class. It's a great club, Brighton. It really is a great club. Andy Medhurst says 11 points and we're safe from relegation. We're not safe yet, Andy. We need to hit that 40 points. So looking forward to hitting that 40 points. Anthony's watching. Anthony Howard, part of the content team. Don't forget, go and watch Anthony's videos on YouTube, LCFC_Boyer. Anthony says, can't wait for Sunday. I think we're all looking forward to that. Hopefully, Anthony, you're coming for a pizza with us and meeting up afterwards. James Hill saying, I'll just be happy with top four. I'm not sure, James. I've got beyond that now. I don't want just top four. I am in this for the Premier League race. Rob McFarlane is giving us a Mr. Potato Head update. He says, I think Mr. Potato Head was Papa Monday by the size of him, or a ball boy on the lash. I'm not sure if it was Jamie Vardy. I've got to be sure. Jamie's saying he's going to be at the Blues Bar at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Great. Jamie's in for a big session then, looking forward to that. So get down early doors and meet up with Jamie from the Fox's Arms. Andy Young is saying 424 minutes since we last conceded. I can't remember the last time Leicester had a goal defence record as good as that, Andy. Can you? Paul Berder is saying, can't see us losing, can see us scoring in every game, and for us to lose, the other team has to score 2, and I just can't see it. I agree, Paul. Everton on Sunday, I don't know about you lot, I don't want to get overconfident, but I don't think for a minute we should lose to Everton on Sunday. The only thing as ever is, are Everton going to change their manager before Sunday? And sometimes that has a very positive knock-on. Silva in all sorts of trouble at Everton. Could Leicester be facing Everton with a different manager? There was talk of David Moyes going in there, but the fans don't want him. Talk of Mark Hughes going to Everton. Fans don't want him. So at the moment, Everton are sticking with Silva. And I hope they do. I hope they don't sack him before Sunday's game. Dave Felstead is watching. Hi, Dave. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video if you can. Rudy Hearn. I will be at the Everton and Watford game, flying back from Cyprus. Rudy. Brilliant. Come and see us, Rudy. I know you've won stuff in our recent competition, and I know you're in the RAF, if I remember right, stationed out in Cyprus, Rudy. Do come and meet up with myself, Jamie, Don Cole, Neil, all the guys. That would be great. Wayne Murray is saying, keep it up and beat Liverpool on Boxing Day, and the title race is on. Imtiaz says, the way we are currently gliding through teams is quite surprising. After the new year, we'll know for sure where we stand. think good. I think Imtiaz's keeping a lid on it. I think that's right there. I think just wait and see where we get to. Joanna, hi Joanna. Are you going to the match on Sunday? If you do, make sure you come and find us again. Give us your views, Joanna. Anyway, Joanna says, looking forward to Champions League again next season. It's happening again. Joe Richard says we can do it again. Come on, you Blues. Neil Birchenough saying it could be Silver's last game. He's drinking in the last chance saloon. I hope he stays. What do you guys think? Do you want Silver to still be there? I think it will only help us a little bit more. Jake Palmer saying Boxing Day fixture would be my Christmas present if we win. Dave Felstead saying good win on Saturday, just need to keep it up. Alan Jones saying win the coming 4, absolutely winnable games and really cement our place in the top 4. Bob's all our uncles. Listen, we have got Everton. Somebody's going to have to remind me of the fixtures because I'm shocking. We've got Everton, then we've got Watford. I know we've got Norwich at home. Who's that team I'm missing? Get in there, get your comments in, let me know. Chris Cambiasso Ball saying with an Irish manager, which player would want keeping the banter up as a spud? Thinking about it. Miss Potato Head was way too short to be Vardy. Has to be Mendy. We've still not got that. Keith Goodall, I'm not reading that comment out. Mick Bell saying a good win on Sunday, lovely jubbly. Certainly will be 4:30 live down there. Andy Medhurst says on Boxing Day we're going to ruin the Pin Dippers' Christmas. Demley Wilson saying you're at my mum's work. Lol. All right, Demley, who's your mum? She's probably down there. Half the pub's down there celebrating Pat's birthday. Everton were saying they were frightened of Norwich last weekend. Seriously, Norwich? Yeah, well, we've got Norwich on December the 14th. Looking forward to that game as well. James Hill is saying, I like your overconfidence. I hope you're right, Phil. So the Champions League music again at the King Power would be amazing. It would be, but how many times have we been in a Premier League chasing title race in November? Not many. Now, I know obviously we won it in 2015-16. Back in the 60s, I think it was the Ice Kings in 61 were in for a shot, and I think back in the 1928s we were in with a shot as well. It's only happened a couple of times, so I am going to be super excited this season. I'm in it for the race now. Brian Leslie says we're all going on a European tour, dilly ding dilly dong. To that, Neil Birchenough says we'll have to be careful with Carlson. He goes down very easily. I think the players can deal with that. There was talk about is Soyuncu going to dive in? I've not seen any diving in from Soyuncu. He just looks a top player. Now Imtiaz, we will be talking about that. Not really sure if, I suppose they probably are looking. Imtiaz says, hope we buy that top striker in January, Phil. I know I was listening to a bit of Radio Leicester with Owen on it earlier, and they were having quite a big debate about the defence looking a bit lightweight, but I was thinking, I don't know if you guys listened to them, great show as ever, well done Owen on hosting that. I actually thought, I don't think we're light in defence at all. I think we've got plenty of cover in defence. I think we've got Benkovic, we've got Wes Morgan, we've got Christian Fuchs, we've got Daniel Amati, just to name a few, let alone any like Darnell Johnson's. I think we're covered in defence, I really do. Midfield, we've got plenty in midfield at the moment. We've got Mark Albrighton not really getting a game. We've got Dennis Pratt, who can come in and obviously looks very good. And then we've got, Damari Gray, people. I think midfield we're covered. The attack is where I am worried in January. That's where I do think we need to strengthen, especially if we are in this top 4 race. So who do you think we should? Do you agree with me? Do you think we're not all right in defence? Just my views. Oh, Aggie Frith is saying we've got Villa. Thank you. Yes, we have got Villa. That is a week on Sunday. Again, it's live on TV. I know I'm meeting up with Don and the crew in Leicester. We're not actually going to the match that day. We're going to go and watch it in a pub. But I think Anthony's going for us to the match. Andy Medhurst is saying, yes, Villa away. Thank you for all that, as is Josh Wilson. Alan Wildman is saying we need to beat Liverpool. Somebody must be able to beat them and stop their run. Demley Wilson saying, Becky Hunt is my mum and she works up at the Birch Tree. Well, hello to her. I'll go and find her out and see if she's looking after that Premier League trophy with Pat in the other room. Liam Batchelor says, good evening, Phil. Great win at the weekend. Hoping Silva doesn't get the sack until we've thrashed him. I agree with you, Liam, totally. Let's hope Silva is still at Everton. Aggie, thanks Aggie. Aggie Frith's come in with the final few, the next few matches. How many of these are winnable? Let's go through them. Aggie, thanks for putting them up there. Everton, winnable. Watford, winnable. Villa, winnable. Norwich, winnable. Then we've got Everton in the Cup, away. It's winnable, but no, I'm not putting it in this one. Man City, so we've got 4 winnable matches on the trot. 4 winnable matches. Then we've got the tests, haven't we? We've got Man City away, we've got Liverpool at home, and then we've got West Ham and Newcastle. So West Ham are in a mess at the moment. Who knows where they'll be in 5 or 6 games. And Newcastle, again, West Ham and Newcastle, there's 6 games there that are incredibly winnable for Leicester at the moment. And then we've got Man City, take a draw, Liverpool at home. So like to be Liverpool at home. That would put that's the one, if we're near Liverpool and we beat them at home, that's the one that will put the fox among the pigeons, as we'll say. Paul Burdett is saying the under-23s are 4-1 up against Derby. Derby? Do they still play football? I didn't know that. Alex Green says the problem is a top striker is going to come to Leicester and then sit on the bench waiting for Bardon to get injured or retire. I think you got a point there, Alex. That is a point, but somebody will fancy it, and that's going to be interesting who we go for. It doesn't look like Nacho is going to get much of a sniff. Andy Meadows says, who is going to come to Leicester and play second fiddle to Vardy? A youngster would. That's who, I think, Andy. I think a youngster. Rob McFarlane says, shall we bid for Sadio Mane? I don't think so. James Hill saying, winning the league would be even better than last time if it was happened. Do you know what? If we were to win the league, what do you think to this? If we were to win the league this season, it actually would make the win 2 years ago look far more normal than it actually was, because what it would say is Leicester were on the rise obviously then, and we've stayed up and stayed risen. So if we were to win this, it would suddenly make us, that title winning season, look far less of a some of the media call it a fluke, don't they, or a 1 in a million, 1 in 5,000 to 1, as we all know. But if we won this, it would make you think actually it wasn't that random. Jamie from the Foxes Arm says Vardy 20 goals by the end of the season, yes or no? For me, yeah, if he stays fit, Jamie, he's gonna get his biggest total in Premier League that he's got. Jamie, do you agree with that? Chappers is watching. Hi Chappers, hope you're well. Don't forget, download and listen to Chappers podcast. It goes out on iTunes and on SoundCloud and on the website, and it also goes out on YouTube, which is Leicester Fan TV. Talking of YouTube, don't forget our Leicester Fan TV YouTube. We are giving away a pink Adidas Leicester City shirt on there. All you have to do is pop over there and subscribe to our YouTube channel on there. James Hill saying a fluke after 38 games. I don't think so. No, I agree with you. I don't think it was a fluke. Alex Green saying it would shut up those who said we'd never do it again, but would it be sold as the other big 6 playing poorly again? Probably, Alex, yes. But I certainly don't think Liverpool and Man City are playing poorly. Alan Wildman saying, is the second fiddle striker the same at all top clubs? I think so, Alan. I think somebody would come to Leicester. Jamie says no by the end of 2019. He's answering his own question there. Thank you for that, Jamie. Or Stato, as I'm now referring to you. Luke Charlton is saying Forest want Nacho on loan with some smiley faces. I don't know if that's true or not, Luke. Should we? I feel awful saying should we palm Nacho off on Forest? Would you wish Nacho on your worst enemy? No, I didn't say that. Because, listen, when Nacho plays, I like to support him. Now, before we go, as far as I could see, we had loads and loads of comments predicting the score for Brighton against Leicester. And nobody, as far as I can see, got Perez to score the first goal and Leicester to win 2-0. We had loads and loads of different ones. So, before we go tonight, I am going to give away a couple of pizzas. So if you want the pizzas, please just like and share this video and put in a pizza emoji. I'm going to do it dead simple tonight. Like and share this video and then put in a pizza emoji. If you'd like to win, I've got a mini keg of beer by our pals at Everard's to give away. A nice mini keg of Tiger beer. We're down here at the Birch Tree, which is in Colville. Little plug for these guys down there. We've been down here seeing Pat, so I thought, why not give away a mini keg of beer? Now, if you want to win, how are we going to give that away? Let me think of a question to come up with that one. question is going to be, how many goals did Jamie Vardy score in the Premier League winning season? Okay, so you're going to have to be quick to get your comments in. How many goals did Jamie Vardy score in the Premier League winning season? And I'm talking about Premier League goals only. Okay, so if you want to win the mini keg of Tiger Beer, put your comments in. How many goals did Jamie Vardy score in that Premier League winning season? If you want to win the pizzas from our pals at Peter's Pizzas, all you have to do is like and share this video and put a pizza emoji in. Now, the pizza emoji one, I'm going to pick live in this, and then the mini keg one, I'm going to pick on Wednesday night. So I'll do that, okay? Keith Goodall says Jamie Vardy scored in loads, mate. Yes, he did. Well done. People getting their guesses in. Craig Jones is going for 23. Nigel Holmes, 15. Joan Astley, 23. Get them in. I'm not going to reveal the answer to that tonight. I'm going to reveal it on Wednesday night. If you want to win the pizzas, I say just like and share this video and put in a pizza emoji and I'll pick somebody. And just before we go, let's get some final comments in. Score predictions for the Everton game. What do you think it's going to be? Who do you think is going to score the first goal? Who do you think is going to... What's the final score going to be? That's my question to you. So we've got, right at the end there, we've got lots of questions going out to you guys. Get your comments in. I'm going to tell you, I think it is going to be Jamie Vardy to score for Leicester first again. I think we're going to win against Everton 3-1. And I tell you, if we were to get a couple of earlier goals, it could be one of those 3-4-5-0ers against Everton. I really do fancy us against them. What do you think? Who do you think is going to score first? Do you think we could beat Everton? Do you think we could give them a bit of a thumping like we did against Newcastle this season? I think if Silva is still in charge of Everton, I think they're there not only for the taking, I think they're to rub salt in their wounds. I think their players have stopped playing for them. And I just hope he's still there, and then I'll be really looking forward to it. Final few comments. I'm going to say a few thank yous for people watching in a minute. Andy Meadows put loads of pizzas in. Well done, Andy. Ross Howard is going Leicester to win a 7-0 with Vardy scoring 4. Jack Marston saying, what was the question? Well, listen, if you want to win pizzas, it's put a pizza emoji in and like and share the video, Jack. If you want to enter, it is how many goals did Jamie Vardy, how many Premier League goals did Jamie Vardy score the season Leicester first won the Premier League title? Do you like that? First won it. James Hill's put pizza emoji in, so's Danny B, same as James Hill. Luke Charlton is saying 4-1 to Leicester with Barnes. First goal scorer. Barnes just needs to get a few more goals, doesn't he, Luke? That's what I think. Jamie from the Foxes is going 5-0 with Wilfred Ndidi to score first. I'll come to that game. Will it be a Wilfred Ndidi blaster? Andy Mullings is saying, how good do we look now? Let's see if we're top by Christmas. Could be with this little run of games, you never know. James Hill has gone for a pizza emoji. Craig Jones is saying 3-0 with Perez. Mia and Danny are predicting on or putting in answers for the Jamie Vardy goals. Keep those coming in. Demley Wilson is saying 4-0 to Leicester with Maddison with the first goal. What a shame for James Maddison on Saturday that VAR goal was ruled out, retaken. It was his birthday. I bet he'd have loved to score a goal on his birthday. But shame for him that it didn't go. But fair enough, VAR sorted it. Alan Wildman is saying 1-1 with Bardon to get a draw. Alan, you're being a bit... Come on, it's Everton. We can beat these. Mia Crouch is saying 3-1 with Barnes to score. Danny B is saying it's going to be a tough 2-1. But Danny, who do you think is going to score first? James Hill is saying 2-1 with Bardon to score first. And Chris Ward and James Hill getting pizza emojis in. I'm going to say thanks to everybody for getting so many comments in tonight. I am going to do a... Ross, I like that. Ross Howard has just said 2015 and 16 we were the hunted. 2019, 2020 we're the hunters. That's nice. Carl Coles is watching from Cyprus. And James Hill is predicting or saying that Jamie Vardy got 24 goals. I'm going to reveal that answer on Wednesday. I'll do a quick live video on Wednesday evening, so tune in for that and we'll give the answer away in that. And I'm now going to do the finger of scroll and just randomly pick somebody who's put a pizza emoji in, and they can win a couple of pizzas from our pals at Peter's. Don't forget, if you want to come and eat them, we're going down there on Sunday after the match. Come join us. Come sit with us. Come have a meal. Absolutely fine. Scrolling backwards, here we go. Scroll. And it is... Finding the first pizza emoji. It is James Hill. Well done, James. James Hill is the winner. Simple as that. Don't forget, if you want to win a mini keg of Tiger beer from our pals at Everard's while I'm down here at the Birch Tree in Colville, plug, just get your comments in and let me know how many goals did Jamie Vardy score in the Premier League winning season. And I want Premier League goals only that season, no cup games goals, just his Premier League total. Thank you to Chris Ward, James Hill, Josh Wilson, Craig Jones, Jack Marsden, Ross Howard. Don't forget, join Ross if you're not going to the Watford game at the Donny v Leicester game. Jack Marsden, James Hill, Demley Wilson, Joanna Astley, Jamie from the Foxes, Chappers, everybody who's been watching. Tune in again to Chappers podcast this week. Andy Meadows finishes off by saying, I don't like pizza anyway. Don't be a sore loser, Andy. Don't be a sore loser. Well done again to James Hill for winning the pizza. From me, Phil, down at the Birch Tree. This is Leicester Fan TV. We'll see you later in the week. Loads and loads. What a great time to be a Leicester fan. I best go and get that Premier League trophy off Pat. She probably is drinking bubbly out of it by the looks of things. I'll see you later. Cheers.